Okay, so this ain't news or conspiracy. Okay, it's not. Nope. It's not. But this is something I thought of the other day. You know how it could be with the press of a button. Okay, so I'm sure everybody here has tried to make a fake character, or excuse me, create a character on a video game. You know, you have the character creation menu. Now, you ever try to make it look like somebody?
Yes. There's only been one game that I could successfully do that in. You
don't never look like the people. You know what I'm saying? Fable ain't played as many of these games.
I made a pretty convincing Keanu Reeves and a pretty convincing, what's the lady from those vampire movies? Shit.
I'm not sure.
Fuck, it's just weird vampire movies. I can't remember it. I made a pretty convincing Keanu Reeves in Black Desert. Black Desert had a really crazy character creator.
You ever create a character in a video game, babe?
No, what? Create a character in a video game?
Yeah, sorry, I lost you for a minute.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I am really sorry.
It's all good. What you getting into?
I'll tell you later.
Are you looking up Jessica Dawes? Is that what you're doing?
Sort of. Yeah. It's been confirmed.
Not Buffy.
Is it him?
Okay. Yeah, but if he doesn't want to talk about it, it's okay.
Oh yeah, that's totally fine, man. Hey, Robert, light one up and just hang out with us, brother. We appreciate you.
Yeah, for sure.
Buffy? Are you talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Sarah Michelle Gellar?
No, not that.
No, good call, Puppy Piece.
These are movies.
No, but I was thinking the other day. I was thinking like I can't create a character for shit that looks like anybody on any of these video games. You played Skyrim, I believe. You created a character.
I'm just happy.
So it makes me wonder, like, you're just happy what?
I'm just happy when you can make it look like just a human being. That's it. Like, if I can just make it look human, I'm okay with that.
Well, I'm just wondering, all the money that, like, got wasted on sketch artists for police departments and shit.
Dude, it's such a waste.
Like, for real.
Dude.
Like, it's like, imagine if nowadays they were like, okay, I need you to get on Skyrim and create a character of the guy you look like. And you're like, this is the best I could come up with.
Yeah.
And
Potato Man.
But that's gotta be like better or at least equivalent to a fucking police sketch artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, look at his pictures, look like him. And another thing. Who the fuck was inconveniencing everybody with these police lineup? You know what I mean? Like,
do they still do that shit?
I don't know. Like 6 dudes walk in.
I've literally only ever seen that in a show or a movie. Do they do that?
Turn to the side.
Like, how do they go about
number 5 and number 6 leave?
Do they take just pick people up off the street that fit the description, or
because
are
they look like a generic fucking Skyrim character? That's why. You know what I mean? They're like, yep. It looks nothing like you.
How are they allowed to do that?
How do they pick people? That's also not Queen of the Damned. It was Kate Beckinsale. That was who it was. She was in those vampire movies.
I have no idea which vampire movies you're talking about.
I can't remember the name of them either. I'll think of it in about 10 minutes.
I say it's just a pitching lineup. It better be. You know how mad I would be, like, having to sit and wait.
Underworld's the name of the movies. Kate Beckinsale, yeah.
But imagine having to sit and wait. As like, it's like, hey, is the person here to fucking put me in a lineup here yet? And you know, people play, it's like, no, she's not here yet,
like
sorry, you're just gonna have to wait.
Is it like jury duty? You get a letter in the mail.
Right, like
so you can go be in the lineup.
Miss work one day and it's like super embarrassing. You come in the next day and it's like, where have you been? It's like,
I was in the police lineup.
Man, I got picked up off the street.
Some dude
thought I looked like this dude.
I was drunk at the bar and then they picked me up and they forced me in a police lineup.
They said some redheaded guy.
They said that I get to leave if I did it. Now I'm in prison for 30 years because he pointed at me.
Could you imagine though?
Oh my God. Like, for real.
Right, but remember, you know how it's like? It's almost like a fucking video game or like a game show. You know what I mean? They're like, all right, 5 and 6, you can get out of here.
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Like if the guy doesn't point at you, you get out. That's it. That's how it works.
But like, it's been proven over and over again that like you cannot trust what your senses were experiencing in like if like something like if something like big significant happens to you, like you got attacked by someone or like robbed or whatever the fuck, like you can't trust what you saw or experienced, really.
Right.
Like your brain remembers things wrong.
Yeah, no, they've literally proven that wrong with like multiple like police work studies where they've just like on a singular case, like like 4 people in a single thing could like give so many different like who they thought was the person.
Like you might remember what happened, but you're not going to remember what the person looked like or what he was wearing or anything.
And it's very
like
easily influenced.
Yes, like you can like.
And so trying to like make a Skyrim character with a sketch artist, like
like there was like some weird study they did where it was like at a mall there was a shooting and they like asked 4 different people from like different positions, and like one person was like, I saw the guy go up the stairs, and then they questioned a person up the stairs and was like, oh, it was just a dad that was running to get his family.
And then they'll take that experiment and they'll have intentional plants.
Yep.
People who are in on it, who are like, yeah, he had a red jacket, right? And then like 90% of the people would be like, yes, he had a red jacket.
But he didn't.
They planted that memory in there. I love it.
Because you could tell someone something happens, and then most likely they'll say, yeah, I saw that.
I feel like that's just got to be outdated, though. That whole I'm sorry, I'm caught on the police sketching. I could easily look this up.
They've got to. I'm sure it's outdated.
But I wonder how many people like are out of a job. Like, what was the career-ending moment? It's like, yeah, I knew we no longer had a job whenever we kept arresting only a certain type of person. like what the fuck? Oh my god! And could you imagine like you sitting there with the person having them sketch, and you know they draw a little face, and and you're like, oh no, it's make that face a little wider. It's like
apparently now it's like all digital, where they got like they do it on a computer, and like there's like a database of faces that it puts together.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Like literally the one thing I saw was like it was so outdated and cost way too much money to have a guy on site draw faces.
But look, I have a hard time telling my tattoo artist. Okay, listen, and I am a I'm notoriously not a quiet, reserved person. You know what I mean? And I have a hard time telling my tattoo artist like, hey, you think maybe that sketch you could draw that a little wider or something like that? Like, I'm a little nervous, you know what I'm saying, to ask of this. It's important. And then I'm like trying to describe a murderer, and I'm like, hey bud, I hate to ask again, could you maybe widen that nose a little bit? It's like,
there you go, yeah, there.
And then this asshole looking at you like you're the asshole, like, nah, bro, I'm drawing this same black dude again. Like,
you asked me for the sketch, man.
Oh my god.
This is what you wanted. This is what you're getting.
You sit here and look at me like I'm stupid.
I'm not the bad guy here.
You're the one drawing sketches for police.
I can't even wrap my head around. Okay, like, people out there, think of a person you've only seen once briefly.
Yep.
Can't even picture him in your head.
You can't.
Now describe that person in such immense detail that this person can like recreate their face on paper.
I just have to find there's got to be a YouTube montage out there. There has to be a YouTube montage out there where people had take sketch artist drawings of people and then like place it beside a picture of the person who was found and identified for the crime.
Yeah, that would be great.
I would bet you money they are like so funny to look at. It's like, what is that?
I've seen some where it was like, it's just these funny things where the dudes are telling people a story about like some killer, and then they show the picture of the person and it kind of looks like the buddy sitting in the room. It's like, oh shit.
That is fucking great. That is great. Oh, so yeah, archaic jobs.